Howdy y'all, Fuzzy Biker. It's a cold and windy day out there today, but look what I got right here. This is a nifty Royal Enfield Interceptor 650 like no other y'all have ever seen before. Check that hot rod out. Can you see the difference right away? This is another one of those Baxter Custom jobbies. They call it fiber. There's the little ticket right there. But this is a fiber tank, fiber side covers, fiber intake covers here, fiber brake cover right here, fiber fender on the front. It's just amazing. I think this is a tank cover actually. It covers the actual tank. Really an amazing looking motorcycle. They've done some other things to it. The back fender, the taillights, the blinkers. You know, we'll talk about that in a second. So what is it? Well, a 650 Interceptor is a 648cc, single overhead cam, 4-valve per cylinder, air-cooled, oil-cooled engine. Puts out about 47 horsepower, about 39 foot-pounds of torque. That's about 52, 53 newton meters. Has a beautiful 6-speed transmission. Y'all have heard me say it before, the best engine transmission combination on the market right now. I just love the way these things work together. It gets about 80% of its torque, about 2,500 RPM, so just always seems to have plenty of torque. Absolutely gorgeous bike in that way. It's got a 320 millimeter floating disc on the front with a dual piston vibri. Look at the size of that disc. Just an amazing looking product. ABS brake. The rear disc is a 240 with a single piston vibri right there. It's on spoke wheels with aluminum rims, so very lightweight rims. Nifty see-out tires. The front forks are 41 millimeter right here with about 4.5 inches of travel. That's about 114 millimeters. On the rear, it's got dual shocks. Now this one has YSS shocks, so we'll talk about that in a minute. But in stock form, they have about 3.5 inches of travel, about 89 millimeters. Seat height on this, if it had a stock seat, would be about 31.5 inches, 31.6, so about 803 millimeters. Fuel tank size is 3.6 gallons, 13.6 liters. In stock form, this bike would weigh about 470 pounds or about 213 kilograms. Wheelbase, I love this part, 55.1 inches. That's about 1,400 millimeters. And in my world, Fuzzy Biker land, anything with a 55 in the wheelbase is a great bike. Okay, that's all the stock numbers. Now back to the nifty add-ons that this thing has. I just don't even know where to start. Well, let's start in the front. Carbon fiber fender, Enfield Precision fork brace, nice beefy brace. Look at that thing. They've got these nifty blinkers on it. Let's see if I can get those to work. Isn't that neat? Motone headlight brackets. Jumping up here, Royal Enfield mirrors, these really nifty adjustable. I like those a lot. We're ready to talk about the tank a little bit. These little covers here. Now here's a really cool part. The pipes from here all the way back are add-on. So the header pipe, blacked out, AEW, I don't know if you all can see that, blacked out pipe right there. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Tech foot gear, so Tech pegs that are adjustable. You loosen this and these can rotate, so you can have them high, you can have them low, forward, backwards. And then of course the brake lever, and I believe the shift lever too. Yes. So we've got the Tech peg here again, and then the shift lever. Jumping up here, we've got the Bonbon seat. We've got this nifty kind of a bulbous fender. I like the way they did that. You know, it's made to cut in right there. Tail tidy kit right here, and then this nifty little LED tail light. I like that. You know, let's turn that on and see what that looks like. Hey, there it is. Let's see what happens when we hit the brake light. Nifty, nifty. So let's jump back to the shocks. YSS shocks, adjustable for preload and compression. They're usually set up for about a 200-pound guy. And then you can use this little knob down here to adjust compression. I have these on my super meter, and I just love it. I mean, once I got them tuned in, it took me a couple hundred miles to get them tuned in, but once I got them tuned in, it was just, the ride was superb in every metric. It just, the ride down the road, the ride on the rough roads, the ride in the twisties, just a great ad. You know, a really good ad for this bike, but just look at that. Absolutely beautiful. They call it the fiber, What do y'all think of that hot rod, huh? If it was a nicer day out, we had snow this morning, we'd take that hot rod for a ride. So we'll try to get a ride on this when it warms up a little bit. All right, my friends, if y'all are in the market for a new or used Royal Enfield, like we've got so many of right here, Triumph, classic British bike of any type, need parts, accessories, check out all the accessories here. Just, the room looks like a parts truck exploded in here. Get yourself down here to Baxter Cycle in the mighty metropolis of Marnie, Iowa, or go to baxtercycle.com. Tell those fine folks that Fuzzy Biker sent you. Now, if it's a warmer day where y'all are at, get yourselves out there and ride, my friends. Life is good. Wahoo!